Hello. So today we are going to talk about something that will take effect on the I-485 form as from December 23rd. If you're going to file for an adjustment of status, there are some new things that are coming up. Be careful which form you're filing. But before I continue and tell you more about it, please subscribe to our channel and tell us more about in the comments what you think about this new rule coming up. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Shaparali from the Shaparali Law Group. We're going to talk about the public charge issue that we are seeing now coming back. As you know, in 2019, Trump administration put a public charge, which was really a pain because we had to file the form I-944, etc. And people were very, very scared. And if you look at the Federal Register now, they mentioned that, yes, people were confused, scared, etc. They made something simpler. What is a public charge issue? This has been here forever, by the way. It's been there since INS 1999, but they have never really kind of made it a big issue. Nobody has really been denied or been inadmissible based on that. So now they are making something different under the Biden administration. And we're going to talk about that. So the definition is a person who is, to determine whether someone is on a public charge ground of inadmissibility, DHS reviews the totality of applicants' circumstances. Very important point, because they look at the age, the health, the family status, assets, resources, financial status, education skills, past receipt of certain benefits, etc., right? Because for example, someone who's doing very well, but taking advantage of the system, of course, in America, even US citizens don't take advantage of that. So they don't want immigrants to take advantage of that either. So now they are making it a little bit more understandable for the people what constitutes a public charge, because that's going to be a reason of denial under inadmissibility. So, but they have to look at all the factors together. So benefits that are not counted under the public charge, we will talk about that. So what happens is that in 1999, when Trump passed that, we had a lot of problems. And then the court came back and said no, and then DHS removed it. And then it came back, and then it went away again. So it went back and forth like that. But ultimately, it's not here right now. We don't have to fill that new form. Even now with the new rule, the form, there's no additional form. It's the I-485 adjustment of status form itself that will have all the data on it. And that's why after December 23rd, when you file, you have to use a new form, which is on the website that will be appearing. They say they will send us a sample. I've been trying to find it, but I couldn't find it, but unless I'm wrong, but hopefully I find it. I'll take a picture and put it next to this video. So now who are public chargers, right? So public charges, who are the benefits? What are the benefits that don't count under that? So the new rule says that a temporary non-cash benefits will not be counted against a person's immigration application. These include Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, and other food programs like food stamps, right? Medicaid, housing assistance. Even though most immigrant survivors were already exempt from those public charge rule, this change still helps to mitigate the chilling effect of the previous rule. Yes, there was a big fear that I remember when this came up, people were calling me right and left, what happens to my parents, etc., etc. So that is out now. So at least some people who took Medicaid, but I will tell you, Medicaid, there's an exception. If you take them more than 12 months, a long period, you will be affected. Okay, so don't just come and take advantage of the system and think that, okay, you will be fine, especially if you have money and things like that, that can come back and hurt you. So, and I understand, because at the end of the day, even US citizens like us don't benefit that much from that. So it's unfair on US citizens to force it onto them when they are the one who paid all the taxes, etc., etc. Now, who is exempt from public charge? Asylees, refugees, TPS, special immigrant juvenile visa holders, VAWA petitioners, that's very important, survivors who have applied or been granted TOU visas, they don't count towards that. Therefore, most of the people who really need it are going to be fine. These are mostly people who are going to take advantage of the system. So improvements in the new rules. The new rules also make some very good improvement. The rule clarifies the approach to disability, stating that a person who has a disability is not alone sufficient to justify public charge determination. So someone is disabled, you can say, okay, he's taking advantage or she's taking advantage, right? And that's what the Trump system was doing. Anybody was included in that. Also, people who will not consider benefits received while an applicant held a status that is exempt from the public charge of ground of inadmissibility. Okay, so if at that time you had a status of certain TU visas, etc., you can't now be actually be penalized for that. And also family members who got the benefit of the public charge. For example, let's say you have children who are US citizens, they got public charge, they were benefiting from that. You cannot basically by default get punished for it. Okay, so it's only you that will be, when I say you, the beneficiary, that will be affected by this. So the other thing that a lot of people also asking, how long is the Medicaid program that you use? Any benefits that you're taking too long term might become a problem. Okay, so now we have to see how this unfolds in reality, because this is good on paper, how people are going. But the truth is that most of our clients don't really use that, except probably Medicaid, where they have to be very careful. If you're long term, you're going to have a problem. And also, I'm going to search a little bit if there's anything else that I missed in here. But I know for a fact, if you have not used it for more than 1 year, you should be fine. Just be careful. Don't overuse it. Remember, you're here to use stuff, not to abuse it. And good luck to all the people. If you're filing an adjustment of status after December 23, make sure that you file under the new I-485. Good luck to you, and I wish you all happy holidays to all of you. Best of luck. Hopefully I'll put more videos coming, and anything I told you today is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe, comments, and like.